All right, y'all, on Fridays we make pizza. So I am going to add 265 grams of flour. All right, there we go. Okay, we are adding 2 teaspoons of sugar. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix around. All right, we're using 4 grams of active yeast. Move that to the center a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now you can proof your yeast in the water separately if you want to, but I've never needed to do that. I've had good results just doing this. I'm just gonna make a well here. And this water is tepid. This is a whole cup of water. The recipe says between, I think, 3/4 and a cup, but I'm going to let this rise, have a longer rise, so the water will be incorporated to the flour. All right, so I'm just going to mix this together. I love having pizza Friday, but let me tell you, stuff gets rich. Ooh. So I'm going to add some olive oil just to keep it from sticking. Now I will put a cloth over this and let it rise in the oven or dark oven for 2 hours. What I do is I turn my oven on 150 and let it run for like a minute, and then turn it off, and that's usually warm enough. All right, there we go. All right. This is going to be my topping for the pizza. All right, so I think it's been like 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Let's see. See what we got. Yeah. There we go. Nice, very nice. All right, time to make some pies. So I am not going to make the thick crust this time. I'm going to do thin. I'm going to make 2 pizzas and make them thin. Very nice gluten development. I'll scrape that off. So what I'm going to do, I'm making thin pizza today, so I'm going to take my dough here. I have my flour ready because I'll probably, this is a very wet dough, and I will need to put lots of flour on it to be able to work with it, which I prefer. My pizza stone is heating up, so I heat when I turn my grill on, that heats the pizza stone up with it. And instead of using my hands for this, which you can, I just find it easier to move with a pastry scooper, scraper thing. So, I love how wobbly this is. Okay, so let's see how this one is. Okay, that one's 287 grams. 277, close enough. Ready. So here's my pizza peel. I'm going to go ahead and flour that. Try not to get it all over my range because that's a mess. This way it'll slide off easier onto the pizza stone. Okay. So there are so many good videos on how to do this. Vito, I think Lacapelli, I don't know his name, but he has really good videos. Okay, I have like a little mini rolling pin. I'm gonna roll this. My goal is to have more like a thin crust. And because I use so much water in the dough, or I have a wetter dough, I should say, it's a lot easier to spread it out this way. All right, so this is good. I think this is a good size. There are lots of bubbles in here. You probably can't see that, but lots of bubbles. Oops, I got a little breach right there. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first one right here on the pizza peel, and then I'm going to put my tomato sauce on first, put it in the grill for about, I guess, 2 minutes, because this is a little thin, just so the bottom can set, and then I'll bring the pizza back out and finish with the toppings and put it back in again for about 5 minutes. All right, so you can see the grill temperature. It's a little over 600, like 620 something maybe. There we go. All right, I just got the pizza off the grill. Now I'm going to finish dressing it. So my grill has 3 burners, and I always turn the middle one off for pre-cooking for the crust, to set the crust, but it's a little charred this time because I forgot to turn it off, but that doesn't look too bad. I made 1 pizza for me and 1 pizza for Mr. Yens over here. Happy Friday.